The installation that we have in the main pavilion is very specific. It shows one project, the Hong Kong Tower, which was a competition in 1979 that we won, and a building that opened in 1985. And that was the proposition of lifting a tall tower and creating a public space at the base of it. And David asked me to prepare that very specifically. The installation behind us here, called the Gateway, which is the gateway to the Arsenale, that was an idea in terms of my interpretation of David Chipperfield's theme of common ground, and I chose to interpret it literally in two ways. First, the importance of generations of architects, critics, designers, planners going back into antiquity as names, and the debt that we all owe, whether those are contemporary or whether they're historical. They do in some way touch us. And I think that David saw it as an important task to raise that awareness. So for me, those are words, they're names of individuals, whether it's Frank Lloyd Wright, whether it's Haussmann, a list of names that runs into thousands. And in this installation here, those words are projected by the artist Charles Sandison. Then common ground, for me, the space between buildings has always been more important than the buildings themselves. Whether that was as a student so many years ago when I was at university, or now as an architect, I passionately believe that the public space is more important than any individual building. Whether that is something that's consciously designed by an architect, by a planner, whether it's a noble space as here in Venice, whether it's a canal, whether it's a route, or whether it's the communal space in a favela, or whether it's a religious space, whether it's a riverbank, whether it's a cathedral, or a stadium, or the Colosseum. And so to raise a level of awareness, I invited from around the world hundreds, maybe running into thousands, of critics, photographers, artists, architects, planners, urbanists, to send me images. And those images in this black box experience are combined together. So it brings together artists, filmmakers, sound artists, collaborators, individuals, my wife, Ivory Press, the collaborators in Ivory Press, Antonio San. There are a group of us, Spencer de Grey, Katie Harris. I think you've met a number of these people. So in a way, as a family, we've worked together as a team to create this installation, which hopefully for those who pass through, it is literally the gateway, and it's the summation of the theme, the importance of common space. We all take it for granted. Hopefully that this installation, this experience, will raise the level of awareness of the importance of that for people from all walks of life, not just those within the profession.